Everything that you need to know about Australian Shepherds is in this video. Let's start out with the history of Australian Shepherds. The history of Australian Shepherds is a fascinating journey that spans continents and involves the herding traditions of Europe, the migration to Australia, and the eventual development of the breed in the United States. Here's a closer look at the history of Australian Shepherds. Basque Shepherds in the Pyrenees. The roots of the Australian Shepherd trace back to the Basque Shepherds in the Pyrenees Mountains between Spain and France. These shepherds had their herding dogs that were likely a mix of various European breeds. Migration to Australia. During the 1800 seconds, Basque Shepherds migrated to Australia, bringing their herding dogs with them. It is in Australia that these dogs possibly mingled with local breeds, contributing to the development of the Australian Shepherd's ancestors. Moved to the United States. Basque Shepherds, along with their herding dogs, made their way to the United States, particularly the western regions, during the 19th century. The dogs brought by these shepherds were highly skilled at herding livestock in the challenging and vast landscapes of the American West. Ranching and working in the West. In the U.S., the dogs adapted to the demands of ranching and herding, displaying exceptional herding instincts and intelligence. They became invaluable assets to ranchers and cowboys, assisting in herding cattle and performing various tasks on the ranch. Selective breeding and development. The breed underwent further development and refinement in the early 20th century in the western United States. Selective breeding aimed to enhance their herding and working abilities, creating a versatile and agile herding dog. That from Australia. Despite the name Australian Shepherd, the breed did not originate in Australia. The name is believed to have originated because of the dog's association with Basque Shepherds who had spent time in Australia. Recognition in modern day. The Australian Shepherd was officially recognized by the American Kennel Club in 1993. Today, Australian Shepherds are celebrated not only for their herding abilities, but also for their versatility in various dog sports, obedience competitions, and as loving family companions. The Australian Shepherd's history is a testament to its adaptability and intelligence. From its humble origins in the Pyrenees to becoming a cherished breed in the United States, the Australian Shepherd has left an indelible mark on the world of herding dogs and continues to be a beloved and versatile companion. Do Australian Shepherds shed? Yes, Australian Shepherds do shed, and they are known for their double coat, which consists of a dense undercoat and a longer outer coat. The shedding is more pronounced during shedding seasons, which typically occur in the spring and fall. During these times, Ausses tend to shed their undercoat more heavily in preparation for the changing weather. Regular grooming is essential to manage shedding in Australian Shepherds. Brushing their coat at least a few times a week can help remove loose fur and prevent it from accumulating around your home. This practice not only helps in controlling shedding but also maintains the health and appearance of their coat. It's important to note that while Australian Shepherds do shed, the amount of shedding can vary among individual dogs. Some may shed more than others, and factors such as diet, health, and genetics can influence the extent of shedding. In summary, yes, Australian Shepherds shed, but with proper grooming and care, you can minimize the impact of shedding and keep your Aussie's coat healthy and beautiful. Do Australian Shepherds have tails? Australian Shepherds can have tails, and many of them do. However, some Australian Shepherds are born with naturally short tails, a trait known as bobtail. This can occur due to a genetic mutation that results in the shortening of the tail or the absence of a tail altogether. The practice of tail docking, which involves surgically removing a portion of a dog's tail, is not as common as it used to be. In the past, tail docking was sometimes done for working dogs to prevent injuries during herding or other activities. However, it's essential to note that tail docking for cosmetic reasons is considered controversial and is illegal or restricted in many places. Many Australian Shepherds with full, natural tails are common and widely accepted. Tails are an essential part of a dog's communication and balance. So if a dog has a naturally short tail or no tail, it's usually a result of genetics rather than a deliberate human intervention. It's always recommended to check the breed standard and regulations in your region, as practices related to tail docking can vary. Responsible breeding practices prioritize the health and well-being of the dogs, ensuring that any genetic traits or physical features are in line with the breed standard. What is it like owning an Australian Shepherd? Owning an Australian Shepherd can be an incredibly rewarding experience, but it comes with its unique set of challenges and joys. Here's a glimpse into what it's like. 1. Intelligence and trainability. Ausses are known for their exceptional intelligence. They are quick learners and thrive on mental stimulation. Training is usually enjoyable and often successful, but consistency is key. 2. Energetic lifestyle. These dogs are energetic and thrive in an active environment. Daily exercise is a must to keep them happy and healthy. Ausses love outdoor activities like hiking, running, and playing fetch. 3. Loyal companionship. Australian Shepherds are loyal and form strong bonds with their owners. They are often affectionate and enjoy being part of family activities. 4. Herding instinct. Ausses have a strong herding instinct, which can manifest in behaviors like nipping or herding family members, especially children. Proper training and socialization are crucial to manage these instincts appropriately. 5. Shedding. They have a double coat and shed regularly, especially during shedding seasons. Regular grooming is necessary to manage shedding and keep their coat healthy. 6. Alertness. Osses are known to be alert and make excellent watchdogs. They may be reserved or aloof with strangers, but are generally friendly once properly introduced. 7. Problem-solving skills. Their intelligence extends to problem-solving. Osses may find creative solutions to challenges, which can be both impressive and occasionally mischievous. 8. Socialization. Early socialization is vital to ensure that they are well behaved around other dogs and people. Osses can sometimes be reserved or protective, so positive exposure to various environments is essential. 9. Health considerations. Like many breeds, Australian Shepherds can be prone to certain health issues such as hip dysplasia, cataracts, and epilepsy. Regular veterinary checkups and a healthy diet are crucial for their overall well-being. 10. Unconditional love. Despite the challenges, the love and loyalty that Australian Shepherds provide make them cherished family members. Their joyful and playful nature can bring a lot of laughter and happiness to your home. Owning an Australian Shepherd requires commitment, time, and energy, but for those who are up to the task, the bond formed with these intelligent and affectionate dogs can be incredibly fulfilling. How much do Australian Shepherds cost? The cost of an Australian Shepherd can vary widely depending on several factors, including the dog's lineage, pedigree, age, location, and whether you are buying from a breeder or adopting from a rescue or shelter. Here are some general guidelines. From a breeder, puppy prices. Australian Shepherd puppies from reputable breeders can range from $600 to $1,800 or more. Show or breeding quality. If you're looking for a dog with show or breeding potential, prices can go higher, sometimes reaching several $1,000s. Additional costs from breeders. Reputable breeders often include vaccinations, deworming, and a health checkup in the initial cost. If the puppy is not yet spayed, neutered, there might be an additional fee or deposit that is refundable upon proof of the procedure. Adoption from a rescue or shelter. Adoption fees for Australian Shepherds from rescues or shelters are generally lower than buying from a breeder. Adoption fees can range from $50 to $500 depending on the organization. Ongoing costs. It's crucial to consider ongoing costs like veterinary care, food, grooming supplies, toys, and training. Veterinary expenses can vary but may include vaccinations, regular checkups, and unexpected medical costs. Note: be cautious if you come across prices that seem unusually low, as this might indicate potential health or ethical issues with the breeder. Reputable breeders prioritize the health and well-being of the dogs, including proper genetic testing and socialization. Remember that the initial cost is just a fraction of the overall expenses of owning a dog. Responsible ownership involves ongoing care, training, and attention to ensure the well-being of your Australian Shepherd. If you're considering getting an Australian Shepherd, take the time to find a reputable breeder or consider adopting from a rescue or shelter. Can Australian Shepherds live in an apartment? While Australian Shepherds are known for their energetic and active nature, they can adapt to apartment living under certain conditions. However, it's important to consider the following factors. 1. Exercise needs. Australian Shepherds are high-energy dogs that require regular exercise to stay happy and healthy. If you live in an apartment, you'll need to commit to providing daily exercise, such as long walks, playtime, and mental stimulation. 2. Mental stimulation. Osses are highly intelligent and need mental stimulation to prevent boredom. Puzzle toys, obedience training, and interactive play are essential to keep their minds engaged. 3. Space. Apartments are generally smaller than houses, so it's crucial to ensure that your Aussie has enough space to move around comfortably. Consider the layout of your apartment and whether there are nearby parks or open spaces for outdoor activities. 4. Noise level. Australian Shepherds are known to be vocal and may bark or whine, especially if they are bored or anxious. Consider whether the noise level is acceptable in your apartment complex, and if you can address any potential noise concerns through training. 5. Socialization. Osses are social dogs and thrive on interaction with their owners and other dogs. Ensure that you can provide ample socialization opportunities, such as trips to dog parks or playdates with other dogs. 6. Routine. Australian Shepherds thrive on routine, so it's important to establish a consistent schedule for feeding, walks, and playtime. 7. Time commitment. Osses are a breed that requires a significant time commitment from their owners. If you have a busy lifestyle, consider whether you can dedicate enough time to meet their needs. While apartment living can be challenging for Australian Shepherds, it's not impossible with the right commitment and lifestyle adjustments. Before bringing an Aussie into an apartment, carefully assess your ability to meet their physical and mental needs. If you're dedicated to providing ample exercise, mental stimulation, and a loving environment, an Australian Shepherd can adapt to apartment living successfully. How much exercise do Australian Shepherds need? Australian Shepherds are a highly energetic and intelligent breed that thrives on physical activity and mental stimulation. The amount of exercise they need can vary based on factors such as age, health, and individual temperament, but as a general guideline, you should plan for at least daily exercise, a minimum of 30 to 60 minutes of vigorous exercise each day. This can include activities like brisk walks, jogging, playing fetch, or engaging in interactive games. Mental stimulation. In addition to physical exercise, horses need mental stimulation to keep their active minds occupied. Puzzle toys, obedience training, and interactive play sessions can help fulfill their mental needs. Off-leash play. Australian Shepherds enjoy off-leash play in a secure and safe environment. Dog parks or fenced areas are ideal for allowing them to run and play freely. Structured activities. Engage in structured activities such as agility training, obedience training, or even herding activities if available. Consistent routine. Horses thrive on routine, so maintaining a consistent schedule for exercise and activities is beneficial for their well-being. It's important to note that Australian Shepherds are a working breed with herding instincts. If their exercise needs are not met, they may exhibit undesirable behaviors such as excessive barking, digging, or chewing. Regular exercise not only helps maintain their physical health, but also contributes to their overall happiness and behavior. Always consider the specific needs of your individual dog. Puppies and young adults may have higher energy levels and may require more exercise than older individuals. Additionally, any health concerns or restrictions should be taken into account when planning an exercise routine. Remember, a tired Australian Shepherd is a happy and well-behaved one, so investing time and effort into providing ample exercise and mental stimulation will contribute to a positive and fulfilling relationship with your furry friend.